Way back in the early 90s, I was the first president of Noblesville's Main Street group as soon as it was founded. And Main Street is a redevelopment group that works to make our historic Courthouse Square business district economically viable, and it also works towards historic preservation. And in that first year, we got consultation services for free from the National Trust of Historic Places. And they sent experts to look at Noblesville and offer advice to us. And one of the first things they said to us on their first meeting really blew my mind because I hadn't considered it. They said, you folks have the mistaken belief that the river is the edge of your downtown, and you need to learn to see it as the middle of your downtown. And they gave us examples of vibrant, historic, old downtowns that were thriving, that had river walks and outdoor seating along the river. They had businesses hanging out over the river, restaurants and things of that nature. And you can see that Noblesville is starting to do that with the way that we're developing the other side of the river, the west side of the river. Their second piece of advice piggybacked on that first piece of advice. The Kroger shopping plaza was under construction at that time, and they told us, you really missed an opportunity. You're letting a developer develop that as if it's a highway strip mall, and you should have required that they make it look like the east side, like your old downtown. The buildings need to be up on the sidewalk. If you have restaurants and shops, they need to be right up there on the sidewalk. The parking needs to be behind, or it needs to be in a parking garage. And you can see that that's what the city did with the building, the Federal Hill Commons apartments behind me, right up on the sidewalk. And in the creation of the amphitheater, in our historic downtown, there was no big open area big enough for a large crowd to gather for music and other kinds of entertainment, like the farmers market. Well, we have it here now. And wouldn't it be nice someday to see that Kroger Plaza redeveloped in a more urban way? If you look around what's happening in downtown, from the expanded bridge of flowers coming across Logan Street, there's a discussion of another footbridge that would go from around the Riverside Cemetery area to the other side of the river. You can see the trail just about a block west of me that has been connected to Forest Park. They're making lots of small attempts to make this west side of the river a more urban setting and make that river the middle of our downtown. And I think that's really vital for making downtown Noblesville successful.